2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Tony Parker is out there with Green. And it's Splitter. And it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Tony Parker. And Williamson gets it to go.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Parker passes to Green. Passes to Leonard. And he converts the layup.
It's a great touch from the swingman as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Knocked away. Parker against McCollum. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Leonard. Here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Jones. And they call an illegal screen here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Parker passes to Duncan. Now Splitter. Right side Leonard. There's Parker with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Parker with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and just miss after miss right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here's McCollum. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. That's tipped. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
McCollum finds Jones. McCollum against Parker. To the middle. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
When you
you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Down low, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Leonard against Valanciunas. Splitter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. McCollum feeling it out a bit, and the shot goes down.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Parker with it. Now defended by Williamson. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Pelicans trail by 18. Ingram outside. The pass to Jones. Top of the key. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
New Orleans ball.
Here's Williamson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum against Parker. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Now you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Here's Ingram. Good on the baseline J.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Duncan. Here's Splitter. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Splitter against Valanciunas. Passes it to McCollum. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Splitter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Duncan kicks to Green, fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Ingram against Leonard. Ingram outside. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Williamson dishes to McCollum. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. McCollum's got 6 points. Spurs leading by 23. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
So it's the Pelicans now. McCollum outside. All sorts of time. And he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him. McCollum's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Parker outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Parker against McCollum. Over Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
McCollum outside. Murphy against Duncan. Murphy passes to Nance.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Third team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Daniels is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, we know that Larry Nance Jr. is an athlete. Now it's crucial for him to show that consistently he can knock down a shot, maybe even extending to the three-point line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Alvarado on the money with the open jumper.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And there's the pass to Nance. Inside, here's Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Here's Parker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance. For San Antonio, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
Boris Diaz checked in for Tim Duncan. Here's Alvarado. Marshall passes to Alvarado. 1:24 left to play in the first. Going inside. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside Leonard. Right wing. Parker kicks to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Diaw. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Whiteside, good.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Here is Daniels. So here's Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Good D by Parker. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Parker. To the paint. Here's Marshall. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Diaw. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The shot that time, not on target. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's San Antonio running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled.
They've got Richardson. Ingram is out there with Nance. And it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Richardson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
CJ McCollum.
Here's Leonard. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Leonard. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. And a little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
And the shot goes in. Parker's got 12.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Richardson outside. Back to McCollum over Parker. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Richardson. 12 points for him.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
Parker kicks to Green. Here's Duncan. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Ingram. Leonard with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McCollum. The pass to Valanciunas. McCollum against Duncan. McCollum, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Leonard, no good on that one.
The guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Leonard. McCollum against Parker. Back to Leonard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Here's Ingram. Tries again. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. To the inside, Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's McCollum after the basket by San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Goes back up. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
That one falls.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Passes it to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Kicks it out to McCollum. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. McCollum's got 14.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And Duncan throws it down.
And as long as Duncan continues to hit shots like that, you're going to feed the big fella. One of the most dominant players ever.
Back to McCollum. This is to Valanciunas. The feed to Marshall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans U dance team.
Look now for San Antonio. Whiteside's checked in for Splitter. Diaw comes in for Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Kawhi Leonard.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And it's Green missing. Green's gone 1 of 4 from the field. The 11-footer. Richardson, no luck.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him, and that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
And he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Marshall. And it's Herbert Jones in for Richardson. Whiteside Ingram with the steal. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Ginobili against Ingram. Pass to Whiteside. Out to Parker. Over McCollum. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Ginobili. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pass to Ingram. Williamson outside. Jones looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Here's McCollum. And McCollum throws it down hard.
McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Parker's got 19 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Murphy passes to Valanciunas. The pass to Murphy. Williamson with it. It's McCollum on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 7.
Well, this is why you got to move Valanciunas farther away from the basket. Even when he's guarded like that, he's still going to make shots inside. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's McCollum. Another shot. That shot off the mark. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Parker outside. Parker with another miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Diaw, the pass to Whiteside. Parker outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Green.
Blocking foul called on C.J. McCollum. First personal.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Corey Joseph comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Joseph finds Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Passes it to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Alvarado. No one near him. Second chance shot, and Valanciunas with the layup. He's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Joseph. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his third assist on the night.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Here's Alvarado. Williamson kicks to Murphy. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Murphy can't hit. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Intercepted. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Mills. Here's Joseph. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Jones. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and Daniels subbed in for Zion Williamson. Ginobili the pass to Joseph. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Here's Ginobili. Nails the baby hook.
Showing his trademark aggressiveness inside, Ginobili was not going to be denied.
Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Daniels. 1:53 left in the first half. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. That's good from Ginobili. And the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got his third assist on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right side, Jones. Feeds to Daniels. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Right side trying to break free. Misses in close.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Right side kicks to Diaw. Outside, Joseph. A three-pointer, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Alvarado passes to Murphy. San Antonio with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Ginobili. And Jones pulls it down. Ginobili's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Patrick Mills. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
You know what time it is, fans. I need everyone in the building to get on their feet and make some noise for your Pelicans dance team.
First one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. Over Alvarado. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Parker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
And so it's San Antonio leading by a 4.
Your Pelicans 54. The Spurs.
And now, the 2K Sports 85. Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 22 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all...
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New Orleans with the ball. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Green is out there with Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan. And it's Splitter in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Ingram. Empty that time from Leonard. San Antonio with the ball. Green inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron. Down low, here's McCollum. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
Sometimes CJ just... with movement alone finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
It's Parker outside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
McCollum against Parker. And another shot. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Outside, Jones. And the pass to Ingram. Duncan against Williamson. And here's McCollum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's the Spurs ball. To the paint, here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Pass. Passes it to Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Williamson left side. Ingram against Leonard. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Jones against Duncan. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Willie Green wants a timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Get loud right now for your Pelicans dance team.
Whiteside's checked in for Splitter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And a wide open look for McCollum, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A three from Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 17-foot shot on the way. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Pelicans with the rebound. Parker with the steal. He dishes it to Duncan.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stretch.
San Antonio. Shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first. Richardson, he's checked in for Jones.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Richardson outside. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. From the stripe. Rebound San Antonio. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 22 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Ingram against Leonard. Ingram passes to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Spurs passing it around. And it's McCollum in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Valanciunas against Duncan. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Outside, Green. Parker outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. McCollum against Parker. Richardson outside. Here's Williamson. The rebound by the Spurs. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Duncan inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. 24 points for him.
Well, once Duncan gets the ball, the defense trying to be physical, but Timmy's seen that, what, once, twice, maybe 6,000 times before. Future Hall of Famer still getting it done.
Green finds Whiteside, and there it is for him. Whiteside's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Williamson. And no good. Duncan with some nice D. Parker passes to Whiteside.
Parker.
Here's Duncan. Count that one. Duncan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Pass to Duncan. over Williamson. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Green. Duncan's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. IT that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Green. They grab their own miss. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass. Whiteside's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And San Antonio has possession. And Duncan gets it to go in.
Assisted.
And that's now 30 points for Duncan.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Ingram against Leonard. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. San Antonio calls timeout.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Larry Nance Jr., Najee Marshall, Jose Alvarado.
San Antonio with the timeout.
You know what time it is, man. I need everyone in the building to get on your feet and make some noise for your Pelicans dance team.
New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Josh Richardson. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Whiteside. Diaw comes in for Duncan, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Murphy against Diaw, and Murphy kicks to Nance. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Marshall dishes to Nance. Over Splitter. Nance, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now the pass to Daniels. Diaw against Murphy. He feeds it to Marshall. And the layup's good off the glass. Marshall's got 5.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Mills finds Leonard. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Got to pay attention to Splitter around the box, or else he'll find a way to snatch rebounds and turn them into easy scores.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Daniels. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Splitter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just terrific touch from the big fella. Splitter taking the hit like a champ and just finishing with ease.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Here's Alvarado. It's tipped. Second chance effort. Good work there as it goes. Alvarado's got his second basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Tiago Splitter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Alvarado on the wing. Nance. Here's Marshall. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Murphy passes to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Manu Ginobili. He's checked in for the Spurs. Marshall's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Now here's Ginobili. Defense right on him. Diaw finds Leonard. Back to Diaw. Murphy with the steal. 1:22 left to play in the third. Doesn't go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Now Daniels. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
He kicks it to Diaw. Back to Leonard. Pass to Mills. Diaw against Murphy. The 3 from Mills. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Alvarado. It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hands out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Down low, Mills. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mills has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for San Antonio. Richardson outside. Pass to Alvarado. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here's New Orleans now. Poked away. Mills with the steal. Oh, Leonard in position. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Mills with the steal. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Nance slams it in.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Leonard, the pass to Splitter. Here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass.
The attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Splitter. Duncan comes in for Boris Diaw. Green, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Green against Richardson. Hayes. Green with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good from Ginobili on the assist from Green.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
There's the pass to Alvarado. Back to Richardson. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Parker. 5 on the clock. Here's Richardson, and it's good from the elbow.
Nice job, Richardson, playing now in the mid-range. That tells me his offensive game is showing confidence.
Plays it up and banks it in. Ginobili's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Hernan Gomez against Whiteside. From about 16, Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
On the wing, Daniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Over in the corner, Green. Duncan kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Josh Richardson.
That's good from Richardson. The Spurs making a switch here. Splitter's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And it's Green missing.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Green dishes to Duncan. The feed to Parker. Another shot, and there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
For three, Richardson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ingram outside over Ginobili. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Well, how's that for a highlight reel finish? Not so much the dunk, but a guy at that age, Manu, with some passion.
Richardson outside. Back to Ingram. Passes to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. From about 16. Here's Hernangomez. Hayes trying to break through. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Kicks it to Richardson. Pass to Hernangomez. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Hernangomez has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Ingram passes to Hayes. And here is Ingram. Pass to Hayes. To the left wing. Here's Alvarado. Hernangomez trying to break free. And it's Alvarado missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. Parker.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Ingram kicks to Hayes. Richardson outside. Ingram passes to Hernangomez. Over Splitter. No good from Hernangomez. Here's Green. There's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ingram passes to Richardson. Back to Ingram. And there's the pass to Alvarado. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Duncan. Feeds it to Splitter. Duncan trying to break loose. Splitter, that's good.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Ingram finds Hernangomez. Ginobili against Ingram. Pass to Hernangomez. Back to Ingram for the 3. Rebound by Parker.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Get out of your seats and on your feet.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Hayes, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got his first 2 points. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Leonard dishes to Duncan. Over Hayes. And the shot is long.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Got that one up quick. Duncan's got 40 points.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Leonard. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Alvarado. Misses the three. It's Parker with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
And Parker really as good as anybody when it comes to attacking the rim and finishing.
Back to Richardson. The pass to Alvarado. Here's Hernan Gomez. Richardson outside. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Ginobili the pass to Whiteside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 10 points for Hassan Whiteside. And the Pelicans with the possession. Richardson outside. Passes it to Alvarado. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Richardson left side. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got 30.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Alvarado, covered by Parker. They need this. Hayes trying to break through. Hernan Gomez, no good. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Here's Duncan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking safely at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.